very first one, and we are over at this area. Don't know what it's called. It's Acre, that's it. Or Acre. Anyway, I'm gonna get straight into it and we'll start talking.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then, there was that business with Akkar's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well.
Southwest.
It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
What's up? Right. West border and southeast market, right. So north, so this is south. The southeast is southwest, so I put down. Southeast. So east is on this side, so it's gonna be somewhere over here. Started to know. I've got what? Do you say third place? Hopefully not. I'm after a little bit of luck. So I've just noticed exactly how stupid I am, right? There we go. So making our way down.
You dare steal in my presence. Double cost you your life. Thief! This will teach you not to steal.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Fuck. Oh well.
Thief! This will teach you not to steal.
No, you don't understand. I'm forced. I need the money.
You dare steal in my presence. Double cost you your right.
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
How careless can one get? He's going to hurt. Make room.
Put it in there.
Your foolish actions will get people. You ever see someone do that before? I haven't.
But you've never seen someone call you stupid cunt. Well, now it's your dream came true.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye, but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
Perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way.
Alright.
And not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well, I'm off then.
The west border. So, let's look over it, won't we?
What are they fighting for?
You know what we're fighting for? Fighting for civilians. I say we've waited long enough. Such a fucking Karen, isn't it? Like a male version of a Karen. There has to be a name for a male Karen, right?
Nous obéissons, Seigneur, le seul, l'unique. Du bist ein Mensch! Dein Gott hat dich erlassen!
Kind of forgot that you had to select it to do it. Synchronize. Easy peasy. That is some piss easy shit.
Obéissons, Seigneur. Le seul, l'unique.
What news?
Grim, I finished my scout. A direct assault won't work.
What's the trouble?
Archers. He's got them all over the fortress. And no easy way to reach them. They'd pick us off before we'd made it 10 feet inside.
You've kept a record, yes?
Aye, I've marked their positions on a map.
Bring it to the others. No doubt they'll have a use for it.
Very well. I'll go at once.
Stay strong, brother.
Yes, and you.
Obéissons, Seigneur. Le seul, l'unique. Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert? Did that hurt? Stop this, please. You're hurting me. Who let you come ça, vieillard?
Right, give me a sec, I'm gonna try and find out where the other place was. So I'll literally be back in about a minute or two. In fact, let's say 2 minutes. Where's my channel? Right. So it's gonna be somewhere over here, so I'm gonna go here first. I'm not sure if it's the cathedral or the market that I missed. In fact, I haven't done the market, that's it. So,
Wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert? Did
in
that
the bizzle
hurt?
my jizzle. In the bizzle my jizzle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look for the market.
Die, thief.
Why does it keep on fucking doing that? Oh, help me. I broke
This
the
place is
fucking wall.
restricted. Be gone! Your life ends now! Betriebe! Er muss hier irgendwo sein! Hier! Er ist hier! Institut! Ramenez-le-moi!
What the fuck happened? Oh my. I don't know why people be as pissed off about climbing on a bunch of rooftops. Who gives a shit? Oh, fuck off. Walk off, you piece of fucking shit. Oh, what's it doing? So I went to the cathedral. That's been. Is this a marketplace? There's a marketplace here. Right. Where's the closest? So it's one of these that I'm after, right? Find out. Couple seconds, perfect timing.
Forget this. I've bet it means soon it looks up there.
With one hand we engage him, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? With your nose, if you would only listen. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage him, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? But will your nose, if you would only listen.
I ain't listening to you, bitch. In the middle. Go get up.
But the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? Will your nose, if you would only listen. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphan sons. King Richard promises a better moral.
Go around, bitch.
Spoil land and new beginnings, but he delivered only death. William of Montferrat.
Go down and go around.
It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory. William of Montferrat saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory. William of Montferrat saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory.
Fuck off with your religious shit or whatever you're chatting shit about. Fuck's sake. I don't like the climbing in this game. It's so fucking dodgy.
Widows and orphan sons. King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new
Screw
beginnings.
King
But he's
Richard.
delivered up.
Be gone, pest.
Don't call me a pest, I'll assassinate you, bitch.
We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them.
Oh
the other tries
my
to
god,
embrace.
just fuck off.
What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants?
Sure, just saying the exact same lines, you stupid method. Oh, it's just piss taking at this point.
What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? With your nose, if you would only listen.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
And what do we have to show for it? Graves and
Is it?
widows and orphan sons.
Oh, I'm here, innit? So, in the bizzle.
You have no business here. Leave.
My business is to start to climb up and look for somewhere to go. But it ain't fun.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
Yikes. Have I been doing it wrong all along? Or what?
Leave, peasant.
I'll go. This is the way to go up, I think. Yes. Look at my intelligence. That I may not have, but still. I've learned.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Oh, suck you.
Leave this place. You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Leave before you get hurt. Oh my god, I'm shitting my pants. What kind of threats are? Leave before you get hurt. Where is this game set? I wanna know. Get rotted, bad man. There we go. Easy does it. Where's the hay? If I remember. Easy does it. Turns out you'd be so dead, like... It is what it is.
I do not wish to be disturbed.
Get running, you stupid cunt.
Das ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nichts fliegen!
Oh wow.
Don't you know you've already
I'll tell you, how are you an assassin if you can't fight me? I need to know, you stupid old
The
bastard.
short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple.
You mean short blade? What the fuck you on
way
about?
to end our pain.
Stupid fucking bitch.
Team will lead us to victory.
Stop talking about
What
his
do we have
fucking
to show
gun.
for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better tomorrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. Stand up, friends. Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat.
How about you turn around and go away?
Stop following me.
Go pester someone else. Made a grave mistake. Good Lord, don't make me laugh. Oh, look at the peasant.
Never have I seen such impudence.
You shouldn't have done. Oh, no! Gather at our gates.
That's so easy.
Also merciful, and our past
Stop. Enough. Enough. What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets at the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William. William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
None can withstand the might of King Richard's army. He is great.
I only have 2 sequences left apparently. Alright. Well, if that is true, then this is about the same length as Unity, isn't it? Oh, suck your blood out, man. Little pussy or little rot. Get rotted, you little bad man. Oh, bumba cat. How long is this fucking blade? Holy shit.
This'll teach you not to steal.
You can't just do that. But I thought I was
You bumba cat. Get rotted, you little rude boy. Why are the feds after me?
Die, heathen! Out of my way! Don't let us get away! I will beg you, please! He's bound to tire!
That wasn't exactly all to do, was it? You can even see I'll tell you here.
Not here! Let's look elsewhere!
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Right, we'll go. Let's go all the way down here. Ay. Fucking hell. Got quite a distance, so I think rooftop might be the way to go for part of it. Yeah, English is not my language. It's the only language I speak. I still struggle, for fuck's sake.
He's gonna hurt him.
Oh, fuck off. And I said that I'm going to take the roof, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to take the rooftop no more.
You better not cause any.
I can see someone just running down the streets causing trouble.
Come people, come see what I have to offer.
It's so normal in England to see someone just running down the street or something. Even walking on the road, I don't know why that ain't normal.
I wonder what he's up to.
Be strong, stand firm.
Why are you so
not
cruel?
give up.
What have I done wrong?
Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the holy.
Yo, why go on 15?
Remain fixed in your beliefs, though the road is long and your trials many. What's that you're running from? You better not call
But if you call me fool once more, I will assassinate you, yeah? I'm not running from, we're running to. There's a difference.
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners. used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind. Hope I might have earned your trust.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
I'm riding it. That's sick. If I'd have to like climb up and over, but
Mets-toi à genoux et implore mon pardon. Il est devenu fou.
Men, gather round. Heed well what I have to say.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren.
I come from speaking with the king, and the news is grim.
close to me!
Do not let the assassin leave here alive.
What are you waiting out? Shoot him!
Yeah, we'll go easy.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly.
Something doesn't add up here, you know.
Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
It's like rest in Pachiadi. What it still says, isn't it?
Don't let him outrun you! You think you can out... Around here.
Climb up. Although easy does it. Sick.
Abschau! Dann verkrieche dich fast wie eine Ratte!
Wow.
You have no business here. Move in, die! Kill him! Haltet eure Augen offen! Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen!
Why's my health red?
Einmal schon! Komm her hier! Bewegt euch! Oder ich werde euch in den Haufen rennen! Waste of my time!
Yo, yous are some sick fucks, right? I don't want to see that again, yeah? That is fucking horrible.
Bewegt euch! Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Glaubt ihr, ich kann hier entziehen? Höre den Zorn Gottes!
Alright. Nah, can't get off you, mate. Nah. Oh, fucking get shot by fucking adults. I won't talk to any of you. I'll talk to that specific bastard that chucked that thing at me, because that's actually pissed me off. Therefore I said what?
You dare steal in my presence! That'll cost you your life!
Climb. For 2 minutes in, sound.
Va au diable! Tu finiras bien par revenir!
Times Arsenal's match. Eight o'clock, right? Alright, as soon as I lose this, I want to see that thing go. How's it gonna do it? Oh, it's actually has a mini animation. Did not expect that. Fucking hell.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
The blood of a liege lord or liege lord. Yes.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
Yeah, I have just under an hour left to play on this. But who cares?
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
We're gone. We'll do our final one, then we'll do what... I might end up doing final one, as long as I can get there and do it all within an hour, then we'll be sound. We're good as fuck. What's going on? But what? This is what I've learnt the quickest path is. From my knowledge, I think it is. Right, we'll go. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd take calls back at Wednesday right now. But I don't want him to get sacked, time. And I'll tell you exactly why, 'cause I thought the accomplishments that he made, getting us to a player final on that, he didn't deserve to get sacked. I said, and I was thinking, just give him until the summer transfer window, and then we'll see if it starts off the same or not. But it is what it is. And Jerusalem is our last place.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
Alright. Fuck's up there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make room. What is it? You're right. I'll have your head. Your life is now. Out of the way! Get out of my way!
Fuck. Jump.
You will not get away from me! He won't get away!
There we go.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Alright, Southern West Mosque. So south. And then this side's west. So it's gonna be over here somewhere. So let's just start going over there. All I know is like south, like everywhere about. Over there south, so great, I like it. Let's say synagogue or synagogue. I've never heard of whatever the fuck that is. But I can guess it'll be something religious.
That will cost you your life! Listen to this nonsense. Leave, peasant, or I make you. It's forbidden for you to be here. Death to the infidel!
Oh my god, this game's fucking stupid. I can't get down. It's fucking stupid, most of this shit in this game. Whew. Fuck's that? Informer. Right. Alright, where's this one? He's gone.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I would be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
I can fucking laugh.
Please, someone do something.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Let me go.
That's one.
Over here!
اغرب عن وجهي.
Oh my god, my man's a useless old cunt. Even though he's apparently very young, I don't buy it. That the speed he goes at, an old fucking man could go quicker. It's fucking ridiculous, mate.
lost him.
Why don't they get desynchronized for going in there, but I will? What?
هل هناك سبب للشروط الأحمق؟
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful.
Killed one.
And share a very interesting story with you.
Have to redo it, cause alright, I think I know why. Fuck off, you cunts.
I'll have your hand for that. Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Die, thief!
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
What happened to this poor soul? Show yourself! Die, thief! Who did this? What happened? That was... Such a shame. You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Or so. This is now what happened here. You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Poor soul. You are... What's this? What is it? Yes, look. I'll just do that anytime you like. هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Right. So we'll try to enter the execution area. Right. Got this little bit there.
That will cost you your life! What a fool! Why would you do that? Have you gone mad? You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
I think I've seen everything now. Sit him down. Could you spare a few coins?
What is he doing?
Was it me I shouldn't have been there? What? I've just thought like I shouldn't be there, but why?
What is he doing?
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and why would anyone want
Do, 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 do.
Why is he doing that? Leave, peasant, or I make you.
That is to have to knock someone out and pickpocket, right? Let's interrogate, but still.
Pay for your sin.
You are, yeah, it must be so funny for a shot you lot
There is
say.
nothing more insidious
Hope you know what.
than one who turns his back on the law. But the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
Plus without law you can get shit for free, so I don't know. Being else has like free shit that you get stolen off you, and it's just a massive shit show.
I'll teach you to pick a fight. Never have I seen such insolence. You trust the wrong man. This won't be too difficult.
I can't.
May God have mercy on your soul. You'll regret
Enough!
Very close, aren't we?
I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
How's that kill you? It's only a little thing to your ribs. You can live without your ribs, so unless that's his lungs, but I don't think that's where your lungs are. I think that's just your ribs. My sanity could be bleeding out. But then don't have to treat me for shit, so fair play. I don't. Right, Skulls, I don't see Assassin's Creed making Assassin's Creed. I don't see Assassin's Creed being a thing in 100 years. I just don't, mate. So.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majduddin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come. Let us return to work.
Guard! I found a thief! You will die here! Oh, get away from me!
You'll kill me or what, mate?
You will not win! Get out of my way! Step aside! Quickly! Me while you still can! During my way! I will get you! Pay for your
You want to play Syndicate next? I'll think on that. I really will. I want to do it. Assassin's Creed
Use
a different game.
counterattacks when faced with
Assassin's Creed
multiple
different
enemies.
game. After I've done the Assassin's Creed games that I want to, we'll just go off like doing different ones. Like all I want to do is play single player games. That's about it, really. But you can also play multiplayer, can't you? With Assassin's Creed. Why are the guards after me, stupid bastards? 8 countries, guards in these cities, yeah. Fucking pricks.
That city is ours. I've always been ours. It shouldn't be. You defend it until death. Stop running! You cannot escape! Be destroyed! He's trying to get him! Infidels! You will die here!
Oh, you know.
We must resist! We must contain! سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك! Be wary, friends! The shaitan is everywhere! Watching! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! Take up arms against our enemies! What are you, Halas?
You coin thief! Stop it, quick! You're hurting
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Tyson Fury got Boxer of the Year, Fight of the Year against Wilder 2, obviously. And then he's also got Event of the Year, which is Wilder 2, so good on him. Congrats. Great man.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors to their fate.
Thing is though, we need more Tyson Furies.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Did you see the order?
After
it wants us to prepare a stage for another execution.
Yeah.
Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Yeah, the Assassin's Creed movie is on the thingy at Netflix. I didn't know that. Right. I'll be watching that, but I don't know. It's been on Netflix. I've seen it, but I don't know if it's gonna be a different version or what.
Hey, you look familiar.
Oh, shut up, Finn. I've never fucking seen you in my life, you stupid cunt.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and hungry. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Stupid cunt. Can't believe how stupid some people can be. Oh my fucking hell. You must be such a good soldier, you mate. All these soldiers must be the best in the fucking business, whatever the fuck they are. Oh my days. I like what it did, but fucking hell.
Die, thief!
Die, thief. No.
Your presence annoys me.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few pounds?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Why would you do that? What is that fool doing? Something touch your eye?
Would anyone help me?
There is no reason for doing that.
You are filth!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
What is that? You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are filth!
Oh, it's on the fucking roof, isn't it? Shit. Great. Fuck's sake.
Oh dear! What did he do?
Should be silly old cow. And here we go. Pow.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Easy enough. I'll have to stay here for a bit, aren't I?
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I'm kind of fed up of hearing this chick's voice. I hear it like nearly every 40 minutes or so, every half an hour, whatever. I mean, it's just dull and plain all the time. I don't exactly want to hear it.
Tamahal.
Well, it's to map on me. What the fuck you want? Wherever you eat, I eat, champ. Where you go, I go, champ.
You cannot escape! I will catch you! He's close! You must let go! هناك! خذوا علي! فهو يعود إلى طريق الرسول! لقد انتهى!
Get rotted. Get rotted. Fuck off. We'll have to get in there. What? Focus on this. Took them long enough for fucking shit regards.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Shut the fuck
up. Finish him by
I hear a voice like every 2 seconds it feels. Start to get a little bit of a headache from the bitch. And it's just so plain. All the time, like, it's just annoying in my opinion. There has to be a way to turn that off.
You dare steal in my house?
My family is sick and dying. Don't you stare at me.
Move! Go away. You follow a false god. What do you want? And I thought I was going to.
I beg of you, just a few coins. Just a few coins, please.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Get right, dude.
You
need to do well while you're at it.
You look familiar.
That familiar, I'll put the shit out you want to say. Don't mind, I'm gonna be fine now. What did I say? What did I say the reason was as well? I couldn't do it exactly. I was right.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Fuck your ass! She goes by many names. Her sin may...
fuck has he gone? His little twat gone.
Stand back!
Right, you can see, quick little... Why ain't you whipping out your sword? Fucking hell. Just left it in the pocket thing. Oh my god. Why can't I just assassinate him for fuck's sake, you stupid dog?
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
Brotherhood wanted the city.
Desmond.
I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
He's better work. Hey.
Kill him!
He can't climb. Climb like you need to be. Like, climb like it's for your life, you stupid miserable cunt. Oh, fucking get down, you stupid. How's he just hit me through a fucking wall? I'm not having it, that is not fair. It's Assassin's Creed. And it's just on that. Oh, this game's fucking retarded. Just fucking climb. Stupid cunt. It's not right, this shit. I'm not even kidding, it's actually it's so bad, the climbing. This could quite possibly be the worst climbing in the Assassin's Creed game. Fucking thing jumps out. Just fucking jump! I don't want to smash my controller. I don't want to, but I might actually end up doing it. It's gonna fuck me right off this. It fucking jumped out right as I ended up starting to disappear. Like, what the fuck? Fucking get Hitler, you stupid cunt. Get chucked. I'm actually it.
Keep it down! I'll have your head! Don't let him get away!
Fuck it, it's happening. I'm just gonna fight.
You will not get away from me! Get him! Stay on him! Don't let go!
You just have to stand up against about 20 of them. I had to kill about 10 of them, just by chucking them off a ledge, so maybe it ain't as bad as what I exaggerated, right? Sound. Revitalizing, what the fuck it said. There we go. Oh, just
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Yo, my ribs. Oh, the fuck.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I must have pulled a muscle something around my stomach area. It's fucking killing. It's been like this for 2 days. And now it's like gone straight into my rib type area. Somehow, oh, I feel, it feels as if I've been punched 100 times, yeah? By the hardest hitter. Straight to my stomach.
Done already?
Get
up. Whatever you say, Doc.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess.
Alright.
Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
Yeah, I cannot
They are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good, but the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman,
I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
As we go on to the next cutscene, me. See what happens. They're gonna be dead, aren't they, when we wake up, right? Why does it keep on flashing that? Oh no, maybe not.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
See what's up.
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere, but drawing your weapon will turn them hostile.
Alright, I didn't know that. Right, so this stupid bitch is actually Thomas me useful. But I didn't know.
I trust you are well rested, ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
Alright.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into slaves.
I don't know what Adam and Eve
parted
is.
and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War. And with it, a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
What is it? What have I been given back? Oh, we've been given back a better sword. Get in. Right. Good deal. In a bit. Peace. It's been fun. I'm enjoying it so far.